Hey guys, it's Catherine Geraldo here, your Instagram expert, and I'm here with a quick Instagram tip, which is actually going to be very useful for you all when it comes to your engagement on Instagram. So, for those of you who do not know what engagement is on Instagram, basically that consists of any likes you get, any comments you get, and any new followers you get based on your posts on Instagram. So, the purpose or your goal on Instagram, aside from getting a lot of followers and leading traffic back to your website, is of course getting engagement for your posts. So a lot of people ask me when's the best time to post on Instagram to get the best engagement, so to get the most likes, to get the most comments, etc. So there is no one set formula for when to post on Instagram. So there's not like one time across the board that's going to be perfect for everyone. So you have to experiment and try different things to see what's going to work for you and your target audience. All right. So I want to give you a quick tip so that way you'll know, or you'll test the waters basically. What I like to say is that think of engagement like a pool. And so before you dive in, you want to know and make sure the water is at a great temperature. So what you're going to do is you're going to test the waters prior to posting your best content on Instagram. I know a lot of you probably have experienced this where you post something that's really awesome. Let's say you're having a huge sale and you post it and you only get a few likes. You maybe get 2, 3, 4 likes, no comments, no followers. So it's like you feel like, oh my God, like I just posted this and nothing's happening. So that's where a lot of people get the questions about when should I post, what's the best time for me to post. So I don't want you to worry about so much about timing right now. What I want you to focus on is on creating a strategy for you to be able to test the water, so that way you'll know it's now the best time to post. So this is what you're going to do. What I like to do is I actually, on my phone, I have a folder, and this is of content that I've curated from Instagram. So what I've done is anything that I see that's inspirational, anything that's from my leaders in my industry, anything that I want to share with my target audience that I feel like is of value, what I do is I take a screenshot of. And so I take a screenshot, I make sure to take a screenshot including the username of the person who posted the content, and I keep it in a nice folder. And this is my tester folder. And so what I like to do is, prior to posting my content that's of high value, high quality to my target audience, I first test the waters with one of my test posts. Okay, so what I do is I put a test post up, and I check within about 10 minutes and see how much engagement I got. So I check on average what my engagement was, what the comments were, what the total engagement was within those 10 minutes. And that will tell me what the temperature of the water is. If my content is going to be received with as much or even more engagement. Okay, so this is how you'll know. So let's say on average you get maybe like between 5 and 10 likes within an hour of posting something. So you pretty much are getting low engagement. And I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, that is one of your concerns, that you're getting low engagement on Instagram and you want to increase it. Okay, so now rather than posting your content, rather than using your quality content, what you're going to do is you're going to hold off. You're going to first curate and create a folder, whether it's on your phone or wherever you post on Instagram, and you're going to start collecting content that you can use as tester posts. And then what you're going to do is you're going to post the tester post prior to putting your content in. So basically you're testing the waters. You don't want to dive in when it's cold, when there's no engagement. You want to dive in when you're getting a lot of engagement. So if you have, let's say, a low engagement count, if within 10 minutes you're getting something that's way more than what you're used to. So again, let's say you're used to getting 5 likes in an hour, but let's say in 10 minutes you're getting 15 likes, you get a comment, a value, not spam, and you get maybe a follower. So oh my God, this is the best time to post. Now I gotta dive in. And that's where you dive in with your quality content. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. Don't dive in with your content first, with your content on value. So aside from the tester post folder, you should have a post of content that you yourself created, things of value that you're going to provide to your target audience, so that way you're ready to dive in. So when you test the content and you're testing the engagement and things are going good, then you're going to go ahead and jump in and put in your content. If you see that with your tester posts, you still are getting low engagement, then what you're going to do is you're going to wait 2 hours. Give it about 2 hours and then test the waters again. That's why it's good to have a whole bunch of different posts in your little tester file. And that way you can continue to provide posts to be testing the waters, so that way you're not using your own content right away. And this is another great strategy for you to use if, for example, you find that you run out of things to post. Like if you are pretty confused about what should I post next and you're not sure and you hit a dry spell, then it's a great way for you to kind of test the waters and see what's going on with your target audience. Why I ask you to wait at least 2 hours in between testing is because it may be that your target audience is not up and ready at the time that you first originally posted. So you want to always think about the lifestyle of your target audience. I'm not going to go too much into that, but let's say your target audience are not morning people, they're night owls. So you posting in the morning is probably the reason why you're getting low engagement. So you definitely want to take into account the lifestyle and, you know, when are they on social media? You know, what's the timing for them? What's their schedule like? So you want to take all of that into account before you're diving right in, okay? But that's why it's important to use the tester posts first, because the testing is what's going to help you test the waters, see if it's great for me to dive in. If it's not, I'm going to wait 2 hours. If it is, boom, I'm going to use my content right away. So I hope this tip was useful to you guys. I really hope that you can come back. You can subscribe if you'd like more tips on Instagram marketing. You can go ahead as well and follow me on Instagram. I share all of my juicy tips there and strategies, and I will leave all of the links in the description box. As well, I actually have an announcement. I have my latest workbook up, and it's my Instagram Content Crusher. So again, if you are one of these people that's having a really hard time, you're like blocked creatively, you're not sure what to post, you have no idea who to speak to, who your target audience is, I teach you all of that in my workbook. It's a step-by-step guide, over 50 pages, and it's teaching you who you're posting to, what to post to them, when to post. I give you all of this and more to be able to help you so you'll never run out of ideas on what to post on Instagram. So go ahead and check out, I will leave the links in the description box. Check out my Content Crusher, and then if you combine that, my Content Crusher is available at $9.99. If you combine that with my hashtag workbook, it's all about hashtags on Instagram. It's only $5.99. So for under 20 bucks, you can learn how to knock out the competition on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this tip was useful. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share with anyone that you think may find it of value. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will be in touch. Bye.